Once the child is confident with the first 3 sets of sound sets and word banks, and if your professional judgment believes they are ready, introduce them to the Reading Scheme Library. The Reading Scheme Library is a colour-coded collection of wordless, fiction and non-fiction texts branded by stage. Let the child choose which book to take home from the appropriate band. A book which appeals to the child is far more likely to capture their imagination and to encourage them to develop a love for literature. Some children may need to read a book several times before moving on to a different book. You should ensure good comprehension before moving on to the next book. Whilst it is important the child is challenged, it is even more important that the books are not too difficult, as this can discourage reading and the child's outlook of books. The first type of book a child is likely to enjoy is wordless books. Wordless books tell a story through pictures. Here you should look at the cover and talk about the title and illustrations. Go on a picture walk through the book and discuss what could be occurring based on the pictures. Talk about the story structure and point out that all stories have a beginning, middle and ending. Look at the back cover of the book and talk about the blurb. Explain that this gives an indication to what the book will be about. Remember, it is not necessary for the child to read the whole book from beginning to end in the whole session. After a few pages, ask the child if they wish to stop or continue with their reading. After progression through the wordless books, the child will likely be keen to progress to the fiction and non-fiction books. These include a mixture of phonetically decodable words and tricky words. Before reading, prepare the child for any tricky words. Perhaps write any words which are not fully decodable onto flashcards and share them with the child before they read the book. Look at the cover of the book and discuss the blurb on the back. Can the child work out what the book may be about? Go on a picture walk and look at pictures which might encourage the child to tell a story using their own words. During reading, encourage the child to decode words as they come across them in the text. You may need to support the child by modelling how to sound out or blend new words or draw upon sight recognition for tricky words. Remember, reactions are very important. Listen to the child without interrupting and give them lots and lots of praise as they master new words. This will give them confidence for future learning. Whilst reading, discuss the storyline and pictures with the child as they progress through the book. This will support the child's comprehension of the meaning of new words. After reading, recap the storyline to ensure the child has good comprehension of what has been read. Discuss what else might have happened in the story and any alternative endings. Can the child see any rhyming words? Or can the child find any words that begin with the same sound as their name? Discuss the characters in the story. Did the child have a favourite character, or a favourite part, or a part they did not like? From time to time, you can also discuss grammar. Point out and talk about capital letters and full stops, progressing to commas and exclamation marks. Further ideas can be found on the inside of each book, as well as in the teacher's guides that are available in the nursery.